Hey there guys, how's it going? Thanks for checking out this video. This one is my first ever video of a new game called Dark and Light. This game is in early access and it actually comes from Snail Inc. Now if you've never heard of Snail Inc, they actually own Wildcard Studios. They're a Chinese company and they are obviously owners of Wildcard. So that means that this game is very similar in Ark. In my opinion, from what I've seen, it seems like Snail Inc is a company who kind of wants to take the Ark idea, the Ark franchise it, and bring it to other countries, bring it to other demographics and make kind of like Ark-like games. And this one is no different. So if you like Ark, you're definitely going to enjoy this game. I've been playing it for a couple of days now. It's been out for 3 or 4 days as of making this video, and I wanted to get a good idea for how to play the game and the early stages. So in this video I can show you guys what you do in the early stages, best ways to level up, and just give you a general grasp of the game so you can check it out yourselves. This might be a good video to watch while you're playing the game for the first time, or just sit back and enjoy all the stuff that this game has to offer. Before we go into the action, I just want to say if you want to discuss this game, go onto my Discord. I'm going to have a custom Discord channel where I'm going to be answering your questions about this game you might have. It's currently on PC. Who knows if it will ever come out on console? It's unlikely at this time, but it is a very, very cool game in my opinion. Everything I've done so far I've really enjoyed. So like I said, this is kind of very similar to Ark. It uses some of the same assets, and you'll see from the menus are very similar. And also it does have those kind of, not really so much bugs. I haven't noticed too many bugs, but it's a bit rough around the edges in places, as you will see. So let's just go to play online. You can host a local single player game, or you can even host your own server of this game. I hopefully will be doing that soon, and we'll have our own subscriber server. So let me just show you what you do. You go to play online. At the moment, there's only one area that's available, but this is a good sized map. I would compare this to the island on Ark. Now actually, I don't know if you guys agree, but I think this map looks quite a lot like the island on Ark. You can see you've got Carnivore Island in the top right, you've got Herbivore Island down here, you've got Crags Island down the bottom, no volcano really, but lots of rivers, and then you've got like the snowy peaks over there in the northwest, and you've even got like this river that kind of runs through, which is quite similar to Ark. That west coast looks similar, so I don't know if they've taken inspiration from, or they've literally just taken that map and redone it, but it doesn't actually look like Ark when you play, as you're about to see. So you can pick yourself a server here. Obviously EU, US, Asia, they've got it all covered there, and I believe that the ones with YRM are PvE servers, so I'm going to go on one of those, because although the combat in this game does seem like it can be a lot of fun, I've actually got another character already going decent level on a PvP server that I'm going to be doing some videos on there. That character is quite advanced. This video is going to be from scratch, just a little bit more of a guide, bit more of a relaxed playthrough, although we will have both PvP and PvE videos. So let me join a server, let's get stuck into it, see what this game's got to offer. So first thing you've got to do is choose yourself a faction. I'm not 100% sure how this really affects the game, other than your starting area. So it seems like this is one of 3 starting areas. You've got this one on the west, this one on the south, and then this one in the north. It says they're like dwarven and so on, but it seems like you can make any kind of character no matter which faction you choose. So I'm going to go for Talos, because this is one that I haven't tried before. In my PvP series that I'm going to do, we're actually Estelle down in the south. So let's go for this one, give it a try. It'll be new for me as well as you guys. So here we go. We've got character creation. I'm not sure if there's a template. Oh yeah, I actually made a dwarf. This is what I've made before. You can actually obviously go for each different kind. I think I might go... Actually, I'm not going to go super small, because this is PvE, so I don't need to be a super small character. It would be cool to look a little bit different. So there's quite a lot of customization here, all different kinds of sliders. Definitely more customization than you would get. Oh, let's go for long arms, why not? More customization than you would get in Ark, obviously. I think my guy generally a bit bigger. I'll tell you what you can do, actually. You can just press random, and then that will go just full out random for you. Let's go for... I don't know, just work with this and do this. So yeah, customization. It seems like your hitbox is affected by your size, so maybe I don't want to go too big. Let's go for like short legs and a long body. I don't know why I tend to do that, but I do. And yeah, we'll go from there. So I've taken off all of his hair there, as well as his facial hair, just so I can get a good idea of the face while altering it. And you can see, you can make them like complete bobbleheads if you want, or a complete, you know, a pea head, you know, whatever takes your fancy. I'm going to go for someone kind of balanced, I don't know, about there and so on. But yeah, lots of sliders here that you can mess about with. I'm not going to spend too long in here, because I know a lot of you watching might want to just get straight into the game and see what's in there. Now you can do hair and facial hair. I tend to find it doesn't really matter that much, because you do wear a hat in this game for the most part. Facial hair, I'm just gonna go for a normal beard, nothing too crazy. Just make it kind of look like me, obviously a much more toned version. But yeah, I think I'm happy with this. So we're going to go for, actually I'm going to adjust the legs a little bit. I don't know if I like those. You can make the feet ridiculously big, as you can see here, like almost like you're wearing fake feet or something. But no, I like this dude. He's a bit chunky. He looks like he can handle himself, but you know, not too offensive. Nothing crazy going on here. So we're going to take this guy forward, and you can save this default if you want. So you can use it another time. Let's save it. Let's just make this, I don't know, just call it J or whatever. And you've got to just now go back and just name your character. I'm going to go for Johan. I don't want to be JX in this. Don't get like too recognized or anything. We'll just go for Johan. And now it should spawn us in the main safe zone. Alright, well here I am, keeping warm by the fire. We've actually spawned in night time, so I'm not going to go out and about yet. What we're going to do is mess around a little bit with like the graphics settings and show you the UI, so you get an idea of how the game runs and so on. Now you might get quite bad frame rate in these main areas. I normally get a bit better frame rate when I'm not recording, so I'm not used to it being as choppy as it is right now. This is probably about 30 frames, but don't worry if you load in and it's a bit choppy. I found that, but once you get out and about, it's absolutely fine. So let's work on improving these frames a little bit, although I'm probably going to keep them about here. Now you can open the console on this game by pressing the plus on your number pad, and if I go up, you can see all the ones that I've put in here. So you can do all the stuff that you can do in Arc. You can take off bloom quality, you can take off shadows even. We're going to leave the shadows for now, but remember, if you change your graphic settings, it will reset anything that you do here. Now we're going to put the FPS on, like I thought, around 30 to 40 FPS in the town. You will get around 60 once you're out of the town, as long as you have a half decent graphics card. I've got a 980 Ti, but this game isn't that well optimized at the moment. It's got a long way to go, similar to how Arc did, but I can promise you it is actually a pretty good looking game. There are some launch parameters you can use as well. I'll pin those in my Discord channel so that you can check those out. If you're really struggling, you can actually like turn off a lot of the lighting and shading, which will give you better frame rate. So let's go and press escape. Let's have a look at the graphical options. Here I've got most things on high. I've put the shadows down to low, but I think honestly, even if I put this on epic, it'll probably be quite similar frame rate. We've got 37 going on here, and you see I'm on like 35, 36, even with everything on epic. So really, it's like Arc. There's like some bottleneck somewhere that's just stopped you from getting more frames. I haven't actually tried putting it on low and see how much higher this would get. But you can see I've put it on low and I'm still getting, well, I'm actually getting less than I just got. So I'm actually going to go on epic, because it's not going to matter. That's not where the bottleneck is. So it's a bit weird. I am going to take rid of sky quality, ground clutter, although that doesn't seem to do much. You seem to have to do the launch options to do that. And you've got all these options here as well. Very, very similar to Arc. Another thing you might want to go is to go into your game. You can change your FOV, so you can go all the way out here, which has it more zoomed out, or you can go all the way in close, which has it more zoomed in, as you can see in the background there. I like to have it kind of just above midway. There's no first person in this game, although hopefully that will come soon. Obviously, other options you can choose, quite similar to Arc. And we've got key bindings here. You might want to try and customize these. They are very similar to Arc. You can see you've got whistle, follow all, and whistle commands for dinos. Well, there are more creatures in this. But I've done attack this target, middle mouse. I've done drop item of O, which is the same as Arc. In this game it's D by default, if you're wondering. But yeah, you want to adjust all of these to make it spot on. Now, as we're waiting for it to get light, let me explain to you the UI a little bit as well. Just try and do this relatively quickly. First of all, let's get rid of the FPS thing. It's kind of annoying. So top left hand corner up there, you can see is the time. 3 in the morning. Below that on the left, we've got harvesting. That's some things to do, some quests to do. Unfortunately, at the moment, you can't take that off. I'm hoping that they change that so you can take that off, because it does get annoying. It does have things that you don't really want to do. Bottom left hand corner is your level, so that's your XP bar and shows what level you are. On the bottom is your hot bar or your quick bar. You've got, well, is that 10, 11, 12 slots there, and you can press Alt again and have another 12. So you've actually got 24 slots there of things you can have quick access to. Bottom right hand side, you've got your little a snowflake there that shows I'm a little bit cold at the moment. And then going from left to right, and the little squares that we've got there, or diamonds, we've got hunger, stamina, thirst, weight. I think the others are focus and mana, and those are affected by the magic. So if you didn't realize or know already, this game is very much like an Ark survival game, but it has more of a medieval, a fantasy feel to it, almost like Skyrim with the magic and all of that stuff. And then bottom right hand side is your health. Now we're nearly at daytime now, because I want to wait till daytime so you can see everything. If I press I, here, this is our inventory. So you've got your stats on the left hand side. Bottom left, you've got your clothes that you're wearing. You can put your spell on, you can have a shield, and then you can have quivers as well. In the middle is what you've got on you. So I've got a Rune of Light on me. I can put that on my primary belt, or here you can see I can switch between the two belts. Schematic, so this is like your engrams. So think of the word schematic like engrams. Engrams in this game, you don't choose to unlock them. You kind of unlock them as you do certain things. So you have to do certain things to get the engram. It's not that you get to a level, you automatically get that, although you do get some things automatically. To really specialize, you have to do certain tasks. So yeah, right hand side, this will be the engrams. Middle is what we've got. Up the top here, next one along is skills. Now this is the really cool thing of this game. This is very different from Ark, and it's a bit like some other games you might know that have skill trees and so on. So we've got adventuring, magic, and architecture. Adventuring, so survival, building campfires, and he can see making weapons here, making crossbows. You've got shields, then onto armor, tailoring, so on and so forth. You can see all them there. You unlock those. You want to make sure that you do all those things. Magic, I've only got light magic at the moment, and for me to get all the way up to the next unlock, which is this, a Rune of Light, although actually I've already got that one, you have to just do this stuff. So here I've got 0%, then you have to gather magic infused items or craft light knowledge materials, which we will do. We will craft more of these, and this will level up. These numbers here, this means that I can't do this next one until I'm level 12. So you might want to do certain things, but you're just kind of stuck. You can't do certain things until you reach a certain level. So here, these you see you've got an ice chunk, an ingredient in ice spells, which I believe like freezes enemies while you're trying to like kill them or tame them. You can't do that until level 10. Here you've got your architecture, so you go from straw work, which is basically thatch, wood, stone, and then metal, and then you've got frameworks and then manners from there. So there's a lot to unlock. Unfortunately, we can't do woodwork until we hit level 20, so that takes a little while, but the survival stuff we can do. And yeah, obviously all you can do is this first stuff. I can't make a campfire or make straw in the campfire until level 4. So we're going to have to wait till we get to that level. We're going to be leveling up in a second. House management is basically your tribe. Let's just make a house. Here you can see you can do your ownership stuff, just the same as in Ark. We've got tasks, which are the tasks that pop up on the side. I don't think you get any extra XP for doing them. They're just things to do if you're not sure what to do. So I don't know if I choose like that one, it will actually change what I do. And then the bestiary is just kind of shows you what beasts, I guess. I don't know if you call them creatures in this game. What things that you've unlocked and what things you can get. So you can see in this game, you've got unicorns, skeletons. They're quite scary. Oh, you can actually click on them and it tells you a little bit about them. That's interesting. I didn't realize that. So unicorn. Yeah, so most of these, if not all of them, are tameable. Griffins and so on. But yeah, really interesting creatures here to tame and to look out for. There's all things from rabbits all the way up to the scariest things you could possibly imagine. You see you've got 5 elite things, dark things, and mythical. Oh, it shows you which ones you've unlocked. Oh, so we can look at just mythical. Let's see what that is. So you've got mythical, which is you've got a unicorn there. Damn, these things look pretty scary. Okay, well, hopefully we don't come across any of those anymore. And a sacred griffin. All right, scary stuff. So let's just tick all of those. We can come out, and as you can see, beautiful timing. It is basically daylight. So this is like a safe zone. I should be safe here. Any dangerous stuff that comes out here will get attacked by the guards. So let's go out here. First thing you want to do, as in Ark or any survival game really, is be crafting and gathering stuff. And you can just gather with your hands by left clicking, but a lot of this has been taken. These servers are quite popular at the moment, so people have been smashing all of this. But you just want to smash bushes like this, gather all the basics, get yourself some stone and so on. Just gather a few basic items and we'll get to the first level or whatever. So you see there, I've unlocked light magic straight away, unlocked Rune of Light. So now I can actually make those Rune of Lights. And all that is a torch, basically. It's a fancy way of saying a torch. Now, I'll let everyone's like having their way here. I don't really want to build around here or anything. What we're going to do is we're going to like basically gather around here and do a little bit of leveling. So now if I go to I can actually make these Rune of Lights. And if I go to my skills, this will be under light magic. So I've actually already got this one. I can't do the next thing until level 12, but just making a few of these will level me a little bit. All I need is just the magic shards. You can see I was gathering those. So if I go and just punch these things here, you can see I'm gathering magic shards there. And gathering by hand isn't too bad in this game, especially in the early stages. So if I do that, similar to in Ark, I can just craft those as I'm hitting things. And this will level me a bit. You can see there I've gone to level 2. And I've got my level up available. Now here you've got combat stats and survival stats. I've found that health and weight are two things very early on you're going to want. You are going to eventually want more melee, mana and stamina especially. But we're going to go for some health and we're going to go for some weight. And we're going to do that for a few levels. So you can see I leveled up there, but I didn't actually unlock anything. You have to actually do the stuff in the skills. Oh no, I've got dark magic. So let's do this one. I can cast a spell. So these spells you can actually attach to your staff. So I can't make a staff yet. I actually need to just keep collecting stuff here, as you can see from crafting, so I can unlock the stone axe. So anyway, I'll get on with it a little bit, unlock a couple of things, and then you guys can get a better idea of what's going on. Oh look, what's this? Treasure goblin. Oh, it's some hide and some fur for us. Very nice. So I've made myself a stone axe, as you can see there, but I'm going to make some more, because doing that is going to allow me to level, I think, is it the crafting? Gather stones, yeah, craft tools and melee weapons, and then we're going to unlock the sword and the pick. So we're going to keep making these. You can actually use your axe to attack stuff. This sheep will probably walk off. You can do a left click, which doesn't seem to damage much. You can see there. Oh no, we've got 20 damage out of that. Let's do a... Oh god, they're all going to run off now. Oh, I might be able to get this one stuck. Some friends of mine told me that actually killing stuff will give you decent level. Let's do the right click. Oh, you see we're doing 30 there, so it is more with a right click, but the right click does take more stamina. It seems to be a bit stuck here. But let's see if we can get this. Obviously, you can harvest your meat and your hide from these things. All right, there we did. We got it, and we unlocked the sheep thing there. Oh god, now it's stuck on the right click. It does that actually sometimes after you've done that. Oh, there we go. Cool. We've got the normal click. So let's see if... Oh no, I didn't mean to barrel roll off the edge. Right, let's get back up there. Let's get our stuff from the sheep. Now, you can recharge your stamina pretty quick just by crouching. If you have a look there, bottom right hand corner, you can see it's recharging pretty quick there. But now we're all good. Oh, there we go. We're getting some hide there. Although we're hitting this guy's this guy's house, but he's PvE, so not going to be damaging that. So I'm going to make myself some more of these tools, level up. I'm getting thirsty as well, so I do have to keep collecting berries. You can actually hit the axe, well, you can hit the tree with the axe, and that will get you apples, which are quite good early stage for regenerating your food and your thirst. So here we've got a nice river. I would actually like to live down by the river because going and getting water is a bit of a pain. You can make the pipelines like you can actually. I think just eating some berries will help. Let's just eat a bunch of those. You can get pipelines like you do in Ark so that you can get something going, but I'm not going to have access to any of that. And to be honest, blueberries doesn't really seem to be doing much. So hopefully this area isn't too dangerous. If you want to take a drink, all you have to do is go up and press E. Now, this game does have a bit of a sound bug. I remember Ark has this with some items where you seem to be able to hear people doing stuff even if they're not close to you. Oh, and this is a metal node actually. This one is a metal node, so this might be an okay place to hang out. You can see this guy. Do I want to build here? I don't know, I want to build close by. This seems like there's got some decent stuff in here. So let's go along a little bit. Can I actually collect from these? Have a look. Yeah, right. Okay, cool. Let's go along a little bit. See if we can find a nice area, and we might set up camp next to the river. Ah, right. We've just unlocked staffs, and that's a very, very important one. So staffs is a really cool tool in this game. They can be used for combat, or they can be used for gathering. So if I go to I, see I can make a staff pretty easy, just with those shards and some wood. You only really need one staff. I've got these stone axes that I don't need now. So I'm going to put that on N. I changed 0 to N. And then you can make these draining spells, which are just grass and those shafts again. I'm going to make 2 of those. And that will allow you to harvest stuff with this stuff, this draining spell. I'm not sure what its description is. Drain magic shards from the natural world. So if you need magic shards now, you just go up to a rock or something and you just do this. But also gather like a little bit of stone, I believe, or wood. Yeah, you see here, sulfur ore, it's grabbing there. Sulfur ore is basically like flint in Ark, so think of it that way. So if I'm going to go to this rock, if I want stone, I'll use my hatchet. If I want sulfur ore, I'll use my pick. So we'll just gather some stone here. You get the general idea. You see, gather rates are pretty low. It is getting a little bit cold here. So I would ideally like to level up a little bit more. I'm really close to that next level. So if we just keep gathering stone, we'll be able to do that. And maybe we'll get the warmth one. There's a spell that will keep you warm. See, there's a little challenge there to cast a rune of light. So what I do is I go to my second tab. I press 1. And this is where I keep my runes. And what this does is produces a little fairy, which is basically a torch, which will help you. And here you can see I've got a level up now. So just going to go back to my primary hotbar then. Let's go for my level up. I'm going to keep going health, and I'm going to go weight this time. We've still got the same things to unlock. Let's just see. Now I've reached level 3. Is there more things I can do? Right, so crafting. I still need to make tools to unlock these 2. Staffs. I can't unlock a better staff until level 10. Magic. No, nothing till level 12. Here, nothing till level 10. So no, there's nothing more I can do really. So the focus right now, gather stones, craft tools, craft melee weapons. So basically gather stones and craft. And that's going to allow me to get to the next melee unlock. And there we go. Melee crafting 2. Didn't take long. So now I've got stone sword and pick. Obviously, you'll notice the similarities between this and Ark or any survival game really. Now we've got the ability to make a sword. So let's make a couple of those. We need a pick. We should need some twine for. So twine in this game is basically thatch. We've got everything else we need. We just need twine. So if we go to a tree, ideally to get twine. Oh, this is not a tree, that's a bush. Let's go up here. Ideally we'd use a pick, but we don't have pick yet. So we should get a little from using the hatchet. And if we don't find ourselves getting any, we can try using the staff. And that might get us some twine. There you go, we've got a little bit of twine using the staff. So that's pretty good. So now I can make myself a pick. I'll make 2 if I can. I will, to make a spare one. So we've got swords now. Defend ourselves a little bit. We have got berries. Have we got any apples? No, we don't have any apples on us. Would be nice to get some more apples. We haven't leveled yet. So all we can really do to level is to kill stuff. And to just keep doing what we're doing. Just keep harvesting. Seems like harvesting stone isn't too bad. Now there was a little bit of a thing in the game. Where you could go to these cornfields and harvest loads of grass and whatever there, but they seem to have patched that. Now you can also use your sword to gather stuff. So you see if I right click on these bushes, we get all the normal stuff we'll get from bushes. So grass, berries and so on. Uses a bit more stamina, but you do get more grass. Grass is actually pretty useful. You can tame the boars with that. So I'm feeling a little tired, feeling a little heavy. What is weighing me down? I've got a lot of stone that I don't need right now. A lot of wood that I'm not using. So yeah, I'm just going to keep crafting for a little bit, leveling, and we'll see what we can unlock next. I see here I've managed to find this sheep. Hopefully it's a little bit stuck, but when I do manage to hit it, I'm doing 50 damage with the sword. So that is better than using the axe. Bam! And there you go, beautiful. So I guess I want to get some hide, maybe some meat. I haven't got the campfire unlocked yet, but I'm sure we'll see some around. Ah, fur from sheep as well. Fur is very useful. You can actually tame the sheep and they will make fur for you if you put grass in them. I'm just going a little bit further along. I do want to be like around the water, but it would be nice to be up high as well. So I'm going to adventure a little bit up this mountain and see what's up the top here if I can. If I can get around to the top. Oh, there's a wild boar here. I want to tame one of those. That's one of the first tames you should be really going for. Great all-rounders. They won't... Well, actually, this thing will attack me if I get too close. I'm not going to go up to it. But I just have to get up to the point where I can make the stone hook arrows. It's going to be a little while, but yeah, I will show you how to do taming as soon as we get to that level. So it's pitch black at the moment, but I found this nice little waterfall area. Someone seems to have built opposite, which is fine. Obviously, there's going to be people building around here. But they seem to have built on these rocks. But I've found that these rocks, you can actually harvest them. So I don't know if that guy is going to get into trouble on the other side if someone smashes his rocks. Not that I would do that, of course. But I'm just going to mine away here, grab these rocks, try and make some stuff, wait for daytime, and hopefully we'll progress to where we can start making our base and so on. Alright, on this screen here, something that was a bit silly of me not to notice beforehand is the ones with the exclamation marks are the ones that are currently maxed out and you can't do anything more. So the ones without that are the ones you want to be working on. So here I'm gathering stones. I can't craft range weapons, I don't have any, but I'm trying to increase this skill so I can unlock these throwing knives and the spear. And here I can get myself the campfire and straw. They can gather straw, but you can make more straw in the campfire. And I just need to gather wood, hay, and craft survival knowledge stuff, but there's not really anything I can make so far. So I'm going to try and do these. Also got water magic. This one is going to allow me to restore my health, so that's a very important one. Gather fruits to get this, collect blocks of ice. Well, and definitely gather fruits. And the fire one, collect sulfur and craft fire items. Well, sulfur is just using the pick on the rock, and here you can see I've run out of light, so I'm just going to pop a rune of light. I've got a neighbor over there. So I'm not far from daytime now. I'm just going to keep grinding away at this. And by daytime comes, hopefully I'll be a little bit further along. Alright, cooking rank 1. Harvesting these seems to be pretty good actually. These like vines here. I don't know if there's some more around I can find. I am second guessing myself when it comes to base location because I thought I am down a little bit low. I would like to go somewhere up high, but who knows, maybe I'll just make a basic base here, like a very small thatch one. And then when I'm feeling braver and I've got a flyer, maybe I can go off somewhere else. This isn't really a bad starter location. So I've made these campfires here. Got myself some cooked meat. I've also unlocked spiced meat, which lasts longer. So you put your blueberries in there with your meat. I've actually eaten most of my blueberries. But as soon as it gets light, we'll go off and we'll find some more things to kill. We'll make some spiced meat. But we're doing pretty well. I think if I look in the inventory again, I think I leveled up water magic. Well, actually, I'm close to leveling up water magic. Oh, I unlocked cooking, which means once I reach level 5, I can get these. Never even bothered with those before. Water magic's good. Fire magic collects sulfur. There's not any rocks around here, so to do that one, I'm waiting around. But yeah, these reeds here, these are pretty good for leveling. You can see as I hit things, it should come up and actually tell me what I'm leveling. Yeah, you see there, bottom right hand corner, it says what I'm leveling because I'm collecting that grass and so on. And every time I get blueberries, I think I level another thing as well. Let's see if I can get some blueberries. All right, daytime is upon us, so we want to look for some stuff to kill ideally. I don't think I've got the restoration skill yet, which is water magic. No, I'm not quite there. I need to gather more fruits for that. So every time I do collect berries, you can see water magic pops up in the bottom left there. So I will have that soon. But really, we just want something easy to kill that I can get with my sword. So let's have a little look around. Ah, so what is this? I don't think this is someone's base. This looks like something pre-done. Is this like a little town or something? Could be some goodies or something. Looks kind of empty. Oh no, what are they? Like, what are they called? Mentors? I can't remember what you call half horse, half man. Oh god, they're not going to kill me, are they? Hopefully they're like guards or something. Oh god, I'm scared. Uh-oh. What? It is. He is going to kill me. No, I'm out. I'm out. Oh god, am I going to be faster than him? Let's hope they've just got really bad like pathing or something. Ah! Uh-oh. Ooh, that hurt. Yeah, let's hope they've got really bad pathing. Oh god. Alright, I'm running away. Whoa, there's a freaking vulture. Alright, stay away from that. I did want something to kill. Well, I'm just going to keep running. Okay, okay, that's good. Right, I've learned not to go up there. Oh, God, look, I think he's still after me. Cheeky little one. I think, he's lost aggro, he's lost aggro. Right, oh, God, there's one of them there. Oh, gee, I want to be careful. So I guess those are the some of the NPCs. Oh, I bet they're giving some decent loot, though, if I can get a jump on them. All right, so be careful, be careful. Next time going there. Let me just check that this is where my base was. It looks like it. I don't want to lose my bearings too much. Yeah, there we go. There's my neighbour opposite. Someone was just casting a fire spell then. I don't think I've got the fire yet, have I? Let me have a look. No, I haven't unlocked fire. How do I unlock fire? That's a cool one. I need to collect sulfur. Oh, right. Yeah, I was just going to go and collect some of that. It's quite easy. All you need to do, take your pickaxe and hit away at the rocks. Let's get the fire because that's a cool little weapon to have. So I unlocked it almost straight away there. So now I've got the rune of warmth I can make, which will just keep me warm. Let's make let's make loads of them because I think making them will enhance my fire skill. I do need to be level 5 for this one, but this one is like a fireball that I can throw from my staff. So let's just keep farming away and hopefully get to that next level pretty quick. I will actually put that on my hotbar on my secondaries where I'm going to put my runes. Keep it organized. There we go. Right, let's keep going. Alright, there's a stag here. I'm not sure if that'll run away from me. I want to look out for those freaking horsemen, though, because they've been hanging around here as well. I've decided I'm going to keep running down the river a little bit. Man, if those things attack me in a pack, I'm screwed. There's loads of them. Bit risky, bit risky. But we'll do what we do. Let's go for a little explore, eh? Let's keep going down the river. Oh, man. Oh, maybe there's some people home. Maybe I can grab some of their stuff. Of course. Let's see what's going on over there. Alright, before we get there, there is a boar here. And these things are aggressive. So if I start attacking, it won't run away. So as long as I can out-smeesh it, we should be good here. Let's, I don't have the restoration rune yet. See, I've got the skill here, the water skill. No, we're not quite there. That'll give me a little health boost if it gets low. Hopefully this isn't too high level because I am going to just go at it. 32, right, let's go. Take it by surprise. Just holding down the heavy click here. I'm just going to have to deal with the fact it's going to hit me a few times. Oh, there you go. Down it goes. Killed the boar. Beautiful. Let's click some of that meat. The gathering's a bit tricky, I've found. Let's heal up a little bit with the stamina. Yeah, killed that pretty easy. That was good because it actually gave me a level up. So, like, getting these things is pretty good, which means I can now start working my way towards the fire magic. Collect more sulfur and craft the fire item. Yep, I definitely want this. This is like a fireball, which is going to make killing things even easier. Beautiful. We've got fire magic too, so we've unlocked the fireball. Now we can start having some fun. Definitely want to make these. This is sulfur, magic shards, and wood. So to get a few more magic shards, just going to get my staff out. Oh, there's another boar. Kill that in a second, get some more meat. And yeah, just basically use this staff on anything to get me some magic shards. So I've got myself some fireballs now. I'll show you how these work. You just put that on your staff like so. And now my staff will have the fireball. So I can use this to kill stuff. Which is going to give me a ranged ability. Which is going to be quite nice at times. Now as I use this, you'll notice my focus on my mana going down. So I use it like that. Oh no, normally they come at you. I don't know what's the deal there. Oh, what's that over there? Oh, that's a hyena. That's going for my pig I was trying to kill. Yo, come back here, man. Now I think you get 36 shots with this thing. We'll just spam it. But just really going at it. I killed Burgish, level 8. I killed that thing. Oh, I killed both of them? This knocked out. Yes, he's dead. Right, cool. So this is pretty useful, but it does drain my mana. You see that book in the bottom right hand corner? Check they don't have anything in them. I don't think they will. Yeah, so let's get some meat from these. All good. But yeah, that is a really useful thing. And that shows you why it's good to level the mana and the focus as well. Because that does get drained if you use that attack. Because it's useful because it's ranged. But it does have that drawback of draining those. Right, here you can see I've finally unlocked the first thing, which is going to help me to make my little thatch hut here. I can't quite make it yet, but I need to gather hay and rattan, which I think is twine, to be able to unlock that foundation. So I'm going to do, but as you can see here, at this stage, I've got quite a lot of things I can do. I can work on my enchanting. I can work on my trying to get these daggers and so on. So it seems like gathering rattan, which I think is twine. Hang on, do I get it from this? Let's have a look. When I get twine, yeah, my straw work and my range crafting are going up there in the bottom left-hand corner. So I think just gathering a lot of twine is going to be really useful. So I'm going to work on that for a while. I've got my meat. I'm near water if I need to drink. So yeah, it seems like a nice place for now to have a go at doing all of this.